Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, I hope the previous lessons are clear to you and that you won't be, inshallah, now you won't be having any doubts in those. Coming to the mud, we studied Mad Asli. Let's start with the name first. Here goes. Mad Asli. This is the name, and it is not the literal meaning, but to give you a hint, that it's the short mud. Now, Mad Asli has 3 letters. Basically, it's based on 3 letters. Those are Alif, Waw, and Ya. These are called as the mud letters. Please keep in mind that these are called as the mud letters, Alif, Waw, and Ya. Whenever in any exercise or homework, when you're asked to pick out the Mad Asli, so Mad Asli, when you're asked to pick out, so you have, the first thing that your eye should go and spot are the mud letters. Then you will look at the condition that follows, which makes it Mad Asli. Okay, because the mud is always on these 3 letters, so Mad Asli will see the condition that makes it Mad Asli. Now here, whenever Alif is preceded by or has a fatha, when Waw is preceded by or has a dhamma, when Ya preceded by or has the kasra. So it is called as Mad Asli. Here is the condition when the letters of Mad when the letters of Mad have sukoon on them, and the letter before them has the fatha, dhamma, or kasra respective to Alif, Waw, and Ya, then it will be elongated for 2 counts or 1 alif, such as Ba, Alif, and Ba is preceded by the Zabar. So it's Ba, and this is Ba. Ta, Ta. ja, j, bu, bu, tu, tu, ju, ju. Okay, this is the dhamma and this is the sukoon. B, B, T, G, and this will be pronounced as T and G. Okay, I hope you get this. Coming again, that how will you spot the Madul Asli is these letters are available, alif, waw and ya. Alif has to be preceded by a fatha, waw has to be preceded by the dhamma, and ya has to be preceded by the kasra. And when that happens, this is how you will be elongated just for 2 counts, for 2 measures. Ba, ta, not ba, ta, no, don't elongate it further. Ba, ta, ja, ba, ta, ja. See the difference? Ba, ba, ta, ta, ja, ja. Bu, bu, tu, tu, ju, ju. Similarly, B, B, T, T, G, G. Let's try to pick out some examples so that it will be clearer for you. Okay, so here you see, here first, قُلْ أَعُوذُ, here, أَعُوذُ. Here you see the mud letter. Do you spot the mud letter? Wow. And the mud letter before it, the letter has a dhamma. So, a'u, here is a madul asli. Then coming to the word here, nas, here you spot another letter, alif, and alif is preceded by a fatha. So that makes it madul asli. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. Here this أعوذ الناس. Here this is another madul asli. Now okay, we'll cut back to the condition. So another madul asli. Now here we have the waw, here also we have the waw, but one condition is fulfilled, that we have the mud letter, but the other condition is it does not have a sukoon on it. Neither does the letter preceding it has a dhamma or a pesh on it. This waw also does not have a sukoon, and the letter preceding it also does not have a dhamma over it. So this is not madul asli. Then another here you can spot, but over here if you see that the mud letter is there, alif, and it is preceded by a fatha on the previous letter. So wa is madul asli. Coming to the next letter, khannas, here we have the mud letter and it has the letter previous to it has a fatha, so again this is a madul asli. Also please remember that when I give you the homework to mark, this is how you're supposed to mark it in your Quran, with a pencil, not a pen but with a pencil. Mark it, and no need to write on top of it. You'll be just mentioning it on in the WhatsApp window that this is the homework, so you'll just mark it over there. Or okay, if you okay, it's okay, you can mark it. So here this is wow madda. A couple of you have sent me the homework like this. It's appreciated, mashallah. So the rest of you, please take care. This is how you'll be sending in your homeworks, inshallah, from next time. Okay, coming back to another mud. Here we have the mud letter. One condition fulfilled. Another condition that it should, now this is ya, so it should have a kasra before it. Another condition fulfilled. So this makes it madul asli. Then you, yeah. Now, okay, so if you can see here, let's get to this. There is the mud letter, condition fulfilled. The mud letter has a waw before it. It has a dhamma before it, another condition fulfilled. But this mud letter does not have a sukoon on it, so that's why this is not madul asli. Okay, so there are three conditions for madul asli. Once again, it has to be a mud letter. Condition number 2, should have sukoon. And condition number 3, that respective to alif, waw, ya, there should be fatha, dhamma and kasra. Okay, okay, now here coming to another one. Fi, we have the mud letter, it has the sukoon, no movement, also there is no haraka, also means it is on sukoon. So there is no haraka, condition number 2 fulfilled. Then in the previous letter to it has the kasra, condition number 3 fulfilled. So this is a madul asli. Then sudurin, here sudurin, we spot a mud letter, condition 1, it has a sukoon, condition 2, and there is a dhamma before it, condition 3. It makes it madul asli, sudurin. And nas, again we have mentioned it before, is a madul asli. Min al jinnati wan nas. Again, here comes the madul asli. Okay, so this was what your assignment was. Coming to Suratul Falaq. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul a'udhu. Similarly, as mentioned here, a'udhu madul asli bi rabbil falaq min sharri ma khalaq. Ma, now you know why it is the madul asli, khalaq. Wa min sharri ghasiqin, here, idha وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد, here مد الأصلي إذا مد الأصلي حسد. Okay, now getting back here, madul asli is also when the letter has a standing zabar or a standing zir or a standing or ulta pesh, as they call it, khada zabar, khadi zir and ulta pesh. These also are functioning as madul asli. Yeah, if you see a khada zabar, it means it is actually like this. Like in the case of tanween, you know, it's hidden. So here also in some cases the alif is hidden and it is written as like this. Here this b, this ya is hidden and it is given a khadi zir. This bu, it's the waw is hidden and it is given an ulta pesh or the dhamma, the upside down dhamma. Okay, let's try to spot some examples here. Here, let's see. Bismillahir Rahman. So it will be elongated twice. Okay, this is Rahman. It can also be written as like this. No issues in that. Okay, Rahman. This is how it actually is. Then min sharri naffathati. Naffa here madul asli. And once again, over here there is this mud. Okay. Then in this surah, where all do we get that? We get one here, and of course in Bismillah Rahman Rahim, and that's it. Surah Al-Ikhlas. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. Okay, we have the mud letter and condition fulfilled. We have dhamma preceding it, condition fulfilled, but it does not have a sukoon, so it's not a madul asli. Madul asli, the three conditions have to be fulfilled. Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad. Here this is madul asli, yulad. Mud letter, condition fulfilled. Preceding a dhamma, condition fulfilled. Has a sukoon, condition fulfilled. It makes a madul asli. Walam yakul lahu. Here now, this small waw also is instead of an ulta pesh, it's most in as I've mentioned in the class earlier, that the scripts vary. There is an Indo-Pak script and there is this Usmanic script that is followed in most of the Arab countries. So instead of the ulta pesh mentioned, it might be in your Qurans, here it is given as like this, a small waw written around after the letter. So this is also the case of madul asli. Okay, so if you see a small waw, you won't be seeing an ulta pesh, instead you'll be seeing a waw, kufuwan ahad. Okay, I hope I'm clear on this especially. I'm sorry I forgot to mention that before. Let me see if they have yeah, see here, this is the Indo-Pak script. So here you have the ulta page, but in Arabic cases and the Arabic script you have the waw written here. This is it, how it will be. So this is also madul asli.